Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back playing Jurassic World Evolution, building hopefully the ultimate sort of park. Basically we're just trying to cram all 48 different species in the game into one giant park. Now, we've been working on Isla Nublar. Last episode we just added ourselves the Allosaurus and the Tyrannosaurus Rex as well as working on our little ankylosaurid exhibit over here. Now, I did record this video a minute ago, and it all kind of went to hell. Basically, I screwed up the recording. So we're going to give it another go, and this time it's going to be hunky-dory. Now, there's a few things I do want to do straight off the bat that I realised. First of all, we want to connect these paths right here to make that just link up a bit better. And this path here probably also needs to connect. Now, I spent a long time thinking about what the next step for this park is going to be. And as much as I think having this central loaf of bread, as it very much is a loaf of bread, just kind of chilling there is a good idea. I think having maybe one other area with stuff in it is more likely to lead to a better looking park. I do think I could 5-star the game with the park just like this, although I'd like to show you guys something in that. If you've got my facility rating, it's so close to 5 stars. I'm wondering if this is a problem with capacity, but it seems fine. I had a theory that dinosaur visibility, there was a patch for this game a couple of days ago, and I had a theory that dinosaur visibility had been patched in to actually matter, but based on this it still doesn't. So for now let's focus on the dinosaurs and we'll go from there. You guys gave me a bunch of different names and I'm going to apply some of those quickly. The Allosaurus is of course Big Al, lovely stuff. The Edmontosaurus is Egret from Game of Thrones, because it's a redhead. The Nodosaurus is called Ramen. The Sauropelta is called Sauron. And the Polacanthus is called Polly. Then we also have some names over here for our Pentaceratopses. Not for our Ankylosaurus. We're missing names for our Ankylosaurus, our T-Rex, and our Crichtonsaurus. If you did suggest one, I apologise. There were a lot of names. I just kind of picked out the ones that stood out. So it's Penny. I don't know how this one stood out, but it did. It's Penny, it's Pablo, and it's Percy. All nicely themed together. So, first things first. Last episode, we got ourselves some brand new dinosaurs. We have Suchomimus and a Spinosaurus ready. Let's get those going. Congratulations on being spooky as balls. I'm gonna shoot you in the face now. It still sounds like a small, screaming child to me. It's very appealing in some ways, but probably not in the way that they hope. We're gonna get both of those shipped over to the north right. I've been thinking what we're gonna do is build like just a little amenity section over here with a hotel, 3 little shops, because I think hotel capacity might be one of the problems we're going to face here. And then we're going to do like a little section down here, like a carnivore canyon, not really a carnivore canyon, but like a weird mutant place. That's going to have the Indominus Rex, the Indoraptor, and the Giganotosaurus, because it's not a Giganotosaurus, whichever way you want to pronounce it. It's some weird baby version mutant, because it's blimmin' tiny. We're also going to build our Pachycephalosaurus exhibit right here underneath this area here. So let's get ourselves a heavy steel fence, pull down by 2. It's probably unnecessarily big, but I think we're gonna have enough room to do this with relative ease. Actually, yeah, much more than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be quite difficult, but I suspect it's not going to be that much of a challenge. Lovely stuff. So that's going to be our Pachycephalosaurus, Dracorex, and Sticky Moloch. Definitely a big exhibit, but you know, there's 9 dinosaurs. It's quite a few. And I'm trying to retain the symmetry. It is about to be killed. We're going to kill it over here. We're going to kill it over here. We're going to kill it absolutely bloody everywhere. But you guys know I love my symmetry, so. My poor muffin. It does look like a muffin. My poor muffin top is going to be kind of ruined. But hey-ho. So, one thing I want to do then is build a monorail station over here on the right-hand side. A little bit further down. And the idea is this is going to... For now, we'll just do it like this. We might use the monorail as an attraction. Again, I don't think dinosaur visibility matters, so we don't really need to. And the monorail works as an attraction, but in a different kind of way. If we look on our management views, dinosaur visibility, you can see, at the moment, it's not giving anything, right? It gives a little bit over here. But as the, I think that's because it's shut because of this one. But as the train goes along, chuka, 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 which is what all trains sound like, then there's that sort of cone of visibility outside of it. So it's a very unreliable one, to say the least, unfortunately. Suko to the north. Suchomimus needs a name, and so does our rainforest Spinosaurus. Looking positively mover-monstered. Mover-monstered? Movie-monstered. Looking positively B-movied. Right, so this area over here is obviously not connected and powered and all that kind of malarkey, but we'll do that in a second. I just want to build a singular hotel. And we are still trying to keep that efficiency going at least a little bit. So let's connect all this up. Just a little path, I think. Yeah, right, I'm going to go from there. Beautiful. And a little guest area. The same free shops I buy every single blimmin' time. We want a restaurant. We want it to be perfectly symmetrical, because damn it, that's who we are. Why don't you have a proper grid system? It's very upsetting for me. Bam. We want a clothes shop. Well, you might not, but I do, so whatever. Make those match up. Boop. And we want an arcade. Lovely. It's very hard to get it. There really needs to be like a proper grid, you know, where it just kind of latches onto this building here. Like an optional one, that's fine, but I shouldn't have to work this hard to make these buildings match up together. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a little bit off, that one, unfortunately. Oh, excuse me, had to sneeze. Face blew up. Every time I try to hold back a sneeze for the channel, which I do fairly often, I'm a sneezy boy, what can I say? You kind of get this feeling where, like, like, the power, the force of the sneeze flows through your entire chest, you know, and then your heart explodes a little bit. I think I'm dying, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. Right, all those are done. Let's get the power on over here, just so it stops blimmin' beeping at me more than anything else. I'd like to hide this somewhere, because nothing is going to be built over there, so let's put that there. That should clip them all. And put it below there. Still not really sure how this is all going to come together, but it will. People have been pretty harsh on my park. I know it's not like a proper park, but it was never meant to be a proper park. The idea was to build all 48 species. We will do like we'll try to build like a really nice park at some point, like a really well designed, well thought out. I've got some really nice ideas actually on how to build like a beautiful looking park, but that's going to come down the line. I also want to rebuild Jurassic World, but I know a lot of people have done that, which is making me hesitant to do it. Okay, so this is currently fairly useless, but that's okay. 5 stars. Dinosaur visibility means nothing. It just means nothing. I don't even need this area over here. I'm doing it because I want to mess around for some reason. Right, so whilst those are getting moved over, let's quickly nip into this and get ourselves some Dracorexes, the first dinosaur for our new Pachycephalosaurid exhibit. I say Pachycephalosaurid, they're all Pachycephalosauruses, basically. And let's apply some stuff. So Vivid is really nice. I really like the Vivid one. We want brain aging, we want immune response, and we want cardio strength, as someone in the chat told me on the last video. Very helpful, very correct. I had missed that a little bit. So Dracorex number 1 and Dracorex number 2. Let's go for Arid. Right, now to stop the Suchomimus and Spinosaurus going mental, let's move back over here. Although you are pretty chill. Look at that Suchomimus. Oh god, you're pretty. I do like the default skin the best, which isn't a common thing. Let's give him a little food. That seems important. I'll do it in a minute. This is not that important. I really like the idea. Someone sort of recommended this. Come on. Stop being a nerd. Having this river that kind of goes between, especially the Suchomimus and Spinosaurus exhibit. You know, because they do kind of go together. It'd be nice to get... It could even connect to this one over here, or like one down here, right? And we can make that the Baryonyx exhibit, maybe? That'd be pretty cool. I'm going to have it come down into here. It looks a little weird right now, but we'll make it look better. It's not terrain constraints, it's a bloody gate, isn't it? Yeah, it's fine for now. They want a nice big wet exhibit. Who doesn't want a nice big wet exhibit, frankly? But these guys in particular love a nice big wet exhibit. Let's just try to get rid of some of the curviness of this to make it look a little bit more normal, basically. Something like that for those two. Give them a little bit of first. Especially up here on the hill, because you can't really do anything with the hill, but you also can't remove it. The hill is here to stay. The hill is omnipotent. Everyone praise the hill. So turn it into a nice little forest area, I think. Although it does mean my dinosaurs are just going to disappear into there, and I'll never see them again, which is moderately upsetting. Goodbye, Suchomimus. I hardly knew ye. Anyways, folks, Suchomimus and Spinosaurus both need a name, so please do hit me up in the comments. Suchomimus, Spinosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Cragtosaurus, and two Dracorexes so far all need naming, so please do hit me up in the comment section. Right, let's release the first one. I'm so nervous and shy. Like a virgin, birthed for the very first time. Well said, buddy. I feel like I don't come up with enough songs anymore. I'm gonna get back to work on that. I mean, I didn't come up with that song, but I'm basically Weird Al when it comes to dinosaurs. Just slap on the lyrics. Why are you humans here? There's nothing here for you. There's nothing here that you would possibly care about. But there we go. People love the stuff, apparently. Let's just... Since it is a sandbox mode, you really may as well just do this, just for the sake of... You don't care about money, do you? This area looks a little bit silly right now, but this is going to turn into something eventually. It's going to be... What I'm thinking is the big herbivore exhibit... Right, let's get, like, I need, like, a map. Right, look at my mouse. Big herbivore exhibit down here. That's going to be the Apatosaurus, Camarasaurus, Brachiosaurus, the sauropods, and also the Gallimimus, Archaeopteryx, and Struthiomimus. They're going to live there. And then here is going to be the mutant carnivore row, as in Indoraptor, Indominus, and obnoxiously, freakishly, stupidly small Giganotosaurus. They're all going to live here in a little row. And then that means 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got this room here, and all this room here to fit in 3 herbivore exhibits. This really isn't going to be that tight, which is why I thought we could have like another little section. But I'd like to do some design work over here of some description. I'm going to put some water in. Does that count as design work? It does now. I still don't know how people get these like beautifully curved legs, but it's just, it looks a little nicer, you know? That's what matters. People have built some really cool stuff. I'm going to try it out on the herbivore exhibit when we get there, but we're not there quite yet. Oh, right. Did I shoot you? I was meant to shoot you. Yes, you've been shot. Let's get you a friend to also get shot. Shoot them all. They'll love it. It's fine. So if you walked out, you saw your friend unconscious right in front of your face. Aww. You'd be at least suspicious. At the very least, suspicious. Let's get them both knocked out before we move them, though, just in case. And before we go, it's time then for Pachycephalosaurus. These live in groups of 3. Where are we? Now, I feel like I've really neglected the Pachycephalosaurus. I don't think I've ever seen an alternate skin for the Pachycephalosaurus. I don't really know why. I got it quite late into the game and stuff in the playthrough, so it kind of just never got included, but I feel bad about that. I'm very sorry, Pachycephalosaurus. This is your time to shine, babes. It's your time to shine. I want to speak about the babes thing, right? People have commented I say babes too much, but it's not really on purpose. I've got a friend of mine who... She doesn't really say it anymore now that I've mentioned this, but she used to say it quite a lot. And it's fine, it's like a term of endearment, it's chill, but she said it so much that it kind of started getting integrated into my own vocabulary, and now I just use it all the time. So instead of beautiful and stuff, and I do think the dinosaurs are beautiful. Some people get angry, you know, oh, they're not cute, they're not beautiful, they're big, flesh-eating creatures from the past, but they can still be beautiful. Something can be terrifying and beautiful at the same time. Life, ladies and gentlemen, life is terrifying and beautiful at the same time. Right, moving on. How are you guys doing over here? Is everyone happy? Suchomimus is absolutely fan-dabby-doozy. We're probably going to double up on the Suchomimus and Spinosaurus. We don't need to for any particular reason, but I really like this music. We also don't need to not do it. So I don't see any reason not to do it, you know, it'll just make the final park a little bit cooler. Right, so I am trying to think how I'm going to build this. I don't like the idea of the Brachiosaurus exhibit kind of attaching straight on here. I kind of want it to be its own... How big is this going to be? Right, it's going to come down from there. I'm going to try the thing I want to try here. Somebody's kind of given me this idea. And that what we want to do is put like a little in... Actually, we're going to wait just a little further. Till about there. You make like a little curved indent. Someone posted this on the subreddit and it looked really cool. It's useless, don't get me wrong, but it looks cool. And that's what matters. It's like that. It's probably not deep enough, that one, actually. And then I want to get this about the same place. About there. Okay. One more try. I'm so sorry that this is what I'm spending the episode on, but I also don't care, so get over it. Right, that doesn't need to be flush. As long as I keep it the same amount of not flushness all the way around. You get me? You get me. Okay, alright, cool. And then we get some concrete, and we put that like... I want that to be in about the middle. Put that there, and you've got a thing. I don't know what it is, but it's a thing. Can we get some water in there? That'd be cool.
Transporting asset.
Okay, and maybe what we can even do is put like a low fence in there. Curving around. Doubt it. Oh, maybe. You see what I mean? I mean, it's nothing. It achieves nothing, but it's just a nice little way to spruce things up a little bit. Now, the person who did this on Reddit definitely made a more attractive version than I did, but I think that's pretty cool. I really do. Definitely worth like 20 freaking minutes it took me. I want to delete like a little tree. Now, I want to delete this one on the left mainly. There we go. I think that's cool. Just tell me it's cool, okay? Just tell me it's cool. I need to delete the water on this side, however. Useless, but cool. That's kind of my thing, you know. That's where I live, bro. That's where I live. Right. We also. Yeah. See that nobody cares about dinosaur visibility. I think what we'll do is concrete wall all the way across here, and I want to give this area over here kind of like quite an imposing vibe. The idea is this is where you enter the Indoraptor exhibit, the Indominus Rex exhibit, and the actually God knows how I'm going to fit all these in, but the Indoraptor exhibit, the Indominus Rex exhibit, and the Giganotosaurus exhibit, they're all going to fit in this area sort of down here. You landed yet? No, right, let's meet some Pachycephalosaurus. I'm really excited about this. I have not seen the alternate skins for Pachycephalosaurus. I lay a little savannah on me. Savannah. Oh, very cool. Like a little zebra. Or zebra if you're a terrible person. It's up to you, guys. If you want to be a terrible person, you can do it. I'm not judging. Well said, buddy. You've definitely just broken your neck. I'm really curious as to what the patch notes. I really wish Frontier were maybe... I don't care that we don't have, you know, big plans. You know, we don't exactly know what's coming down the line for the game. We don't have like a DLC plan or anything like that. I can deal with that. I don't like patches when I'm not told what's in the patch. Even the DLC that changed loads of bugs and stuff. There's tons of stuff missing. I'd really like some more detail. I'm just saying. That's all that's missing from the patch notes for me. A little extra detail. Anyway, this is the arid skin. Not as big a fan of this one. I'm saving jungle for last, because jungle is my second favourite skin in the game. Why is the music scary? It's got this like really weird tense music on. That doesn't seem that suitable. Right. Just before we finish that off, oh, I think that's awesome. Well done, Reddit. Well done. Right, you guys aren't possibly happy, right? No, we need some forest and food and lots of important things. So, forest. 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 Okay, step one, a little bit of water. There we go. And some food. There you go, guys. Should be all sorted. Let's put a gate in smack bang in the middle. Hopefully they're okay. They should be okay now. They need food and water, but yeah, they'll get there. Dracorexes need a name. Pachycephalosaurus need a name. They all need a name. Right. Let's focus on this little bit over here on the right. I do have an idea in mind for how I want this to look eventually. So, we're going to get ourselves a big old concrete wall. Should probably be electrified, but it's... by what? Is it by this little tiny hill? Please don't be. By this... Alright, there we go. Is it just because of the... Oh my god. I want this to come back at that. Maybe what I can do actually is a solution. As a solution, ladies and gentlemen, is just to make this longer, and then we start the entrance to this area a little bit further back, right? Because if I go down here, I can make it straight. Like so. I've lost my mouse. There we are. Is that straight? Nope, not quite. But it will. Oh my god, it's not even close. Best-in-Slot. What? Do I have eyes? I think I have eyes. My eyes are fairly messed up. Well, that's okay. Is that better? That's better. That's more like it. That's the ticket. You take that home to meet your mum. Can't know why you got a fence. Your fence can't be your girlfriend. You don't know my life, mum. You don't know. Any chance that fits along there now? Not a chance in hell, right? Oh. I hate it. Oh, I so hate it. Right, what I want to do... That's slightly angled, isn't it? Yeah, whatever, it's fine, I don't care. Is build like a fairly intimidating looking sort of security area here. Like a tunnel that you have to walk down. Oh my god, you're doing it again. You'd have to like sign a waiver, you know, to be allowed over here. Only ballers need apply. That was disastrous. Is that right? Okay. You know, kind of like at the start of Isla Nublar, it's got that little gate, and you're going to walk down here, you're going to walk down here. This is all going to be concrete on the right, so you'll be able to see the dinosaurs, but not enjoy the exhibit. You know, I'm going to separate them from the nice big herbivore exhibit. That's kind of the plan. Are you guys alright now, by the way? Oh, I forgot my Pachycephalosaurus. Okay. Okay, that's fine. How are you doing? Are you nearly dead? Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's get the next one on the go, nice and quick. Jungle pattern Pachycephalosaurus. Nah. I actually like the jungle pattern, but I'm not convinced by this one. Sometimes I swear they just ignore what it's meant to be. Alright, look at it. It's brown. It's like brown and red. Two colours not part of the jungle pattern, basically. It's fine, but nothing to write home about. I feel like they just got a little bit too scared about, you know what, we're going to move these now. I think they just got a little bit scared about having like these really vivid dinosaurs for most of them. Some of them have made it, but like the raptors are all very boring, the Pachycephalosaurus aren't that exciting. Stuff like that. I feel like they could have maybe pushed the boat out a little bit more if I was being picky, which I literally always am, so. Just trying to think how I can make this area look nice. Not this area on the left is not meant to look nice, obviously, but... Maybe we can like double fence this. How close can I get? I think that's the limit right there.
Transportation underway. Asset transportation underway.
See what I mean? Just have some fun with it. Why not? Live the dream. Okay, less fun because that doesn't fit. Oh, god damn. Also don't think that's... That doesn't look that symmetrical, does it? It's kind of at an angle. The whole thing's at an angle, right? So what we want to do is go straight out of here. And that should govern. It's slightly bendy. Oh, it's ever so slightly bendy to the right. Actually, this whole fence is... This whole area is bendy. The entire bloody area is bendy as balls. I will fix that before the next episode. I think you guys have seen me mess around with fences a little bit too much in this one, as it is. Let's go check on our other dinosaurs just to kick things off. Everyone doing okay? Suchomimus looking absolutely fine. We have a Spinosaurus. looking positively B-movie monstered. We have our Allosaurus, looking awesome. I love this Allosaurus skin, bottom of my heart. And we have our Tyrannosaurus Rex, who still needs a name, looking positively obnoxiously large. There we go. All our carnivores are happy. Somebody told me that you can't do this, you know, where the fence kind of clips through the world and that your dinosaurs will break out. That person was wrong, basically. And we are going to bring some raptors and stuff into some of these exhibits, but I think we're going to save those for the smaller, big carnivores, which I know doesn't sound that sensical, but you know what I mean, basically. You, buddy, have you been shot? You should have been shot. There we go. I think they'll be okay. 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 They're going to be a little antisocial for a little bit. I'm going to fix this fence here. That's going to be nice and straight. This is going to be a cool looking little area. I really like the look of that. When we build like a really nice park, like I've got to, you know, reiterate this. This wasn't about building the nicest looking park in the world. This was generally speaking about getting all 49 dinosaurs in. That was the challenge. But when we build like a really nice park, we'll spend a lot of time trying to come up with some inventive decoration stuff. You know, more like we used to do back on Zoo Tycoon 2. That's definitely going to be the focus. But that will be another series for another day. Until then, thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you lovely folks in that next episode. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye. Quick little shout out at the end. This video and others like it would not be possible at all without the support of you guys watching me at home, and also everyone on this Patreon page right here who supported me in the last month. If you want to help out as well, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. Every little really helps. Cheers.